And we're live. Welcome to another episode of the Brown Boys. If you didn't check out our previous episode last week, we talked about the pressures of being Indian American and what it's like being Indian American in the Bay Area and the challenges that come with that. It was a great episode, it was a great conversation. Make sure to check it out. There should be a link somewhere if I've linked it up top in the description, whatever. Yeah, make sure to like and subscribe, whatnot, all of that. Yeah, so this week I think we're going to be focusing a little bit more about like the pandemic and like online school and like how that affected all of us. Bro, like how was online school for you?
Nah, I mean, okay, it depends on your class, I feel like, because some of the classes I just literally slept through it, like math and like, what else? I took history. I just slept through those classes. You remember, I would just call you at the end of the class and be like, I had a fat nap. Like, I didn't pay, even you slept through, like, culinary, I remember. I don't think anyone actually went to all their classes.
For you, I know you found some classes exceptionally difficult, like especially difficult.
Lee, Lee. Yeah, I mean those classes for the more like advanced classes were a bit harder to learn online because I feel like you need a more one-on-one perspective in the classroom for that, especially like really like uh, especially like AP Chem, you need to do a lot of problems to solve them to get better at it. And I feel like doing that in person would be easier to learn, especially like if you make mistakes, your teacher will be able to correct them more easily in person, right? So those are some disadvantages. And also, another disadvantage is obviously the social aspect of it. Obviously, you don't get to see any of your friends or have any social interactions with anyone in general. So,
How was the pandemic affecting? How did the pandemic affect you, like overall?
I mean, it didn't. Pandemic overall, I mean, I never got coronavirus. I never got the virus, and then my parents got it either. So, or yeah,
But like
I don't think
mentally,
anyone.
like the experience of being cooped up in your house for like I don't know how much was it, like a year and a
The
half?
first, I thought the first like 3 months were kind of hell because it was kind of new and no one was used to it. But then I think after that we kind of got used to it. And it didn't really matter anymore. And I think the extra sleep was kind of the main bonus, and the extra
Yeah.
vacation. The original intention was school being shut down for 2 weeks and then coming back, right? In our end of sophomore year, but then that just extended into a summer vacation kind of.
Yeah, that spiraled into something that totally,
Yeah.
totally different. Yeah. I mean, personally for me, I felt like the pandemic was a great way for me to explore my interests. I don't know how, like, I know for many of you that are watching this, you probably felt it was much more challenging. But for me personally, I sort of found it, I found it like it was a great way for me to explore my interest in like coding and game design and stuff like that. So it was a
A
pretty good
nerd,
experience.
nerd. I didn't say anything.
Stop. What a mean boy. Okay, yeah, but like, it was pretty. It was good that I could do that. I definitely got to know a little bit more about what I like. Obviously, both me and you got rejected from every internship that we applied to because I don't know
School
how.
internships,
Bro,
and we
internships
wasted
are
like
so
eight
hard to
hundred
get
bucks
into.
on that.
Bro, how? Like, we
Okay,
spent so
because they
much money.
expect they are expect you to have like a 4.0 GPA and like perfect stats in every like aspect. So
Yeah,
it's
they
much harder
literally,
to like
I don't think they even took a look at our applications, Jahnu.
yeah.
Like, they immediately sent a rejection letter. That's a rip in the chat. I'm sorry. I'm depressed even
It's good
thinking about it.
preparation for when we get our college letters.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's
that's,
good mental
preparation for
preparation.
April, John. Preparation from next spring.
Yeah.
Just getting rejection letters left, right, and center. I mean, like overall, I think it's been like such a stark contrast because I know both you and me both felt it. Like we there were a lot of positives to being inside, like even though there were negatives. Like you had really tough courses. Like there were also like positives, right? Like you had extra sleep, you had more time to like finish your work and stuff like that. So like
Yeah, I feel like also the deadlines were a bit more lenient because it was online. Some a lot of technical. Like I remember one time I was doing an essay for O'Connor and I couldn't finish it in time. It was an in-class essay, and I said I had technical difficulties, so she gave me an extension for it. So I mean that kind of BS you can't really do in person, right? So
I mean, considering like the Lee drama in school, like how was your experience with Lee? Like
that's a whole story. He's very aggressive towards students. Especially I don't know, maybe online made him more agitated, or I don't know what was happening at his house, but I just feel like in general he kind of took his anger out on his students. There were times where he was like chill and made jokes and stuff, but yeah, so I feel like he just kind of went all out on us.
Because you want to generally make people excited about the subject. I think because of that, maybe you have like a negative inclination towards chemistry because of your experience with Lee. I mean, I'm assuming so, right?
Yeah, it's very possible.
Yeah, I mean, you never want to do that as a teacher. You always want to be pretty, light, right? So yeah, I mean, how else was your like experience overall, like online? Like what like I mean, obviously,
Um,
to the like when we started, I remember like there were so many outages. Like the first day of school last year, like I couldn't even get to second period because like the internet just
yeah,
kept
there
crashing.
were a lot of technical difficulties in the beginning. I think it was kind of a slow progression to fix all those issues, and it was kind of annoying. But I think I think the good thing about Zoom is the one advantage is you don't actually have to be in class. If you're like me, you can just leave. And also the food, I ate so much food during quarantine because I would just be eating during every class. So that's another restriction that I'd have to face. And also bathroom, going to the bathroom, I have to ask my teacher and be like, hey, can I use the bathroom? And make her be like, can you?
Can
Like
you?
that whole
No
experience just
way,
kind of
bro!
pisses me off.
Imagine typing that out, like typing that out in the chat. Can I go to the bathroom? And
No,
then
so
you're
I would
gonna
just like
reply.
my camera would be off and I would just go to the bathroom. They can't stop
Oh
me.
my god!
Those are
Have you
the kind
seen
of
those?
experience that make me
Have
miss.
you seen those videos where a teacher, like this guy's like eating during class, and the teacher's just like, "I'm gonna suspend you. I'm
Yeah,
gonna send you to the
like how I'm
principal's
already
office."
home.
It's like I'm
I'm already
already
home.
home. What are they gonna do? Send me home? Oh my
Exactly.
god, that is so funny. I mean, online school was in many instances, not all. Like I'm excluding Lee. Many instances, it was a vibe. Like you could do whatever you wanted, and I don't know. I think many times that could be to your like you could literally have a free period, but in classes that you need to learn, it can also be distracting. So you make of the situation, like
And
it
also
very.
you have to consider like your external factors like because since everyone's home, there could be a lot of noise. For example, I have a little brother and he's hella annoying. So I would just be writing an in class essay and he just come in the room and start like screaming around, running around naked. So that was also a big
God damn it.
disadvantage.
Oh
This
my
might be
god.
this could be a personal problem. Though. I don't know if this relates to anyone else.
But my
Yeah,
brother's a sweat. I don't know how. Like, see, my brother was more focused in online school than I was. I don't know how.
I
Like,
think
that's
you're
kind
just
of weird. Don't
I
you
think
think?
you're just super
Like,
hype.
how is it? How is a 9-year-old more focused on online school than I am? Like, I saw him. He was like drawing and stuff. Like, he was like drawing every day. Like, he was like coloring at a turkey one day, and he was putting so much work into it. And I was like, "Why are you spending so much time coloring?" And he was just like, "Because I have to get a good mark on it." And I was like, "What?" They give grades in third grade. Like, oh my god, like that's kind of crazy. I mean, like, I mean, overall, I mean, our academic experience has been like pretty good. I'd like to think that our academic experience has been pretty good.
It's a very
Like
controversial topic. I feel like, but yeah, we
no,
just
like I
give
mean,
it a point of
for
view.
me, I honestly don't care about you, bro. Like you went to India, so I have no idea what you did. But for me, it's been decent. Okay, like I honestly like up to like I don't know, like eighth grade, I was a relatively chill boy. Like I was doing whatever the hell I wanted. Like I was kind of a baby. I don't know. I still kind of am. Like what am I talking about? I'm facing some technical difficulties here. I mean, Jahnu's dad is he's interrupted our podcast. It's
Like for example, this is what would happen during quarantine if I was in class. Like they just come in and start like asking questions. Yeah,
yeah.
brown parents, man, they're phenomenal. They're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think the experiences are really it depends on the person. Because if you had like
How about
really
for
easy
you? I mean,
classes,
like what, like I know, like you had a very stark change by going from India from here to India. Like, how was that like?
I mean, coming back, I guess the biggest problem was not being able to get into all the classes. Like I couldn't take honors my sophomore year because I take so many like classes to make up the credit. That was a big. I mean, I'm doing health right now, and I'm a senior, so that's that speaks for itself. Like who the hell wants to help senior year? Right?
Yeah, I mean, I thought honestly, you can't do anything about that now. I mean, that's you kind of you're
Yeah,
stuck in health.
it is
You're
what it
stuck
is.
in health. No, 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 no. You're stuck in health.
But
You're
all the
stuck
freshmen
learning
in my
about
class are
mental
like,
health.
yeah, dude, if they don't. I mean, I have Stroud. If he literally just walks around the room and watches and makes sure we don't use our phone, and then plays a video. It's the most boring shit ever.
Yeah. Oh my
You don't
god,
understand.
that's
And everyone in my class is like your brother's age. There's
my
12 of us.
brother's age.
Yeah,
uh, oh my god. Yeah, I mean, I think that. I mean, we've been in school for what, 3 weeks now? 3 weeks? Two
about
weeks?
3 weeks.
2.5
Yeah.
weeks? How's it been? It's been kind of a vibe for me. I don't know.
Yeah,
Except for
I
Chung,
mean,
everything else has been a vibe.
imagine being in AP Calc maybe. Yeah, I mean, I think my math teacher gives me so much homework. You don't understand. He gave me homework for the long weekend, and that took me like 2 hours to do. I'm
What?
pretty sure it's illegal. I don't think that's legal, but
No, did you know? Did you know that actually it's illegal to assign homework over the weekend if you're not an AP course? It literally is. It's against school policy.
exactly. I'm not. It's not an AP math course. I
Yo,
don't know
go
who
and
the hell you're
complain.
pushing.
Dude, my
Okay, yeah,
psychology.
shit. He gives us 2 hours worth of math homework in a regular day, and then long weekend he gives even more than that. I don't think the people care about our homework problems. They probably have
Yeah,
their own
that's
homework to
true.
deal
It's
with.
kind of getting boring. All right, yeah. I mean, what about what have you done over quarantine? Have you
I
been playing
mean,
it?
not really. I think I got kind of banned from video games after like the whole Fortnite crisis a few years ago.
Oh my
Because I
god,
was kind of
Fortnite
addicted to that,
crisis.
and
Do you
like
want do you want
that's
to
all
go
I
over
did
the
in
Fortnite?
India.
Do you want to go over
When
the
I was in
Fortnite
India,
crisis, Jahnu?
the Fortnite crisis is the people started playing the game when it first came out, and then it slowly died out, but people didn't stop. That's what the
No, the
crisis is.
Fortnite crisis. You know what the Fortnite crisis was? Me and you were playing at 12 a.m. Your mom walked into the room. That's simply it.
That was like a highlight of soft
Bro,
end of
that was your
software.
mom came in ready with the AK. Your mom was ready to open fire. Your
So hard
mom.
because I would close like all my lights would be off and like it'd be pitch dark and it'd be so quiet and somehow you just know that she has like a spider sense sensitive. She's like the Spider Man. She's like Spider Woman. Okay, she just somehow senses when I'm doing like when I'm not studying essentially. It's
Yeah,
pretty
that's.
scary.
It's like a sense, Johnny. It's a sense. Parents have sense. They have
Exactly.
super
It's not my
senses.
parents. No, it's just my mom.
It's just your mom. Okay.
Okay, for
Okay.
example, I know you literally like face your computer across away from the door so that your mom walks in you can change your tabs. I think that's a
Stop
universal
it.
experience though.
Stop, bro. I'm a good boy. Okay. I don't play games
Closing
all the time. Okay. I'm doing college apps now. Okay. Stop making me seem as if I'm a menace. I'm not a menace.
I think your definition of menace is slightly inaccurate, but okay, that's
Whatever.
fine.
That's I don't know. Like I
How
mean
has
I
how has
think
quarantine affected your overall junior
I've
year?
been great. Quarantine's been a vibe.
You've been
I,
vibing out because you took really easy classes and you've been just
what do you
you've
mean,
been
bro? I took AP
AP
Bio. I took A
yeah AP
Push.
Bio is not a hard class. A Push is not especially at Earth. A Push is really easy class, and you Quizleted like half of your shit.
No, that
I
AP
didn't
Bio
know.
does not have Quizlet, bro. She didn't assign tests. That's the
Yeah, but
only
you
thing.
didn't even have tests. You like made your own tests or some shit. So that's like
Yeah, but that was a vibe, bro. I was a goat at doing that. Like I
my
was
my
honestly.
chem test, my chem test were 20-minute time tests. And you know how stressful it was to like take the pictures. I would be on my last minute. Like he gave us 5 minutes to turn it in. I would be on the last minute of turning it in, and that's when I was taking a picture of it. And my heart would literally be racing. You, on the other hand, I didn't have any tests the whole year for AP
Yeah,
Bio.
I don't even know, bro. Like I was vibing though. I was playing basketball. I was playing video games during class.
You're playing basketball. that's
What
a
do you mean?
that's a funny joke.
Bro, stop. Okay, it's tied. Okay, it's tied.
What's
Don't.
for the viewers, his athletic ability is quite questionable. So
What do
if
you
you,
mean, bro? I'm destroying you.
I
I've
think
beat
we
you
should
like in.
sway away from the athletic department because it's not gonna end well for you. But anyways,
Come
so what
on.
do you feel like your hardest class was last year through quarantine?
Probably, I mean, honestly, probably IED. I'm
I
sorry.
thought a lot of people actually thought IID was pretty hard.
No, this kid actually got a B in IED because he got caught like 4 times with his video off. Like, I swear, she
That's
was
how
like
hard.
a.
She's that kind of teacher essentially.
No, she was like a hawk, bro. She would like. No, because I saw her setup. She has 2 monitors and she can see every student, okay? So, like, she has visibility into every student's screen. So, if a single screen gets turned off, like, I was literally, I didn't eat lunch and my mom came in to give me lunch. I was eating lunch. My mom came in. She was like, "What's your mom doing there?" I was like, "How do you know my mom's in the room?" She can see my mom. And she's like, "What are you talking about? What are you talking with your mom, Aditya? Is that pertaining to IED?" And I was like, "I'm getting food, Miss Burbawi." But I mean,
Yeah,
she
but
was
Bowie
pretty
was.
fun. I mean, Burbawi. I don't want to diss Burbawi. Burbawi's a pretty fun teacher.
I didn't have her
She's just
personally, but from what I heard she was very hard.
she's
And
she's pretty strict, but I mean the stuff was fun. I liked doing on shape. So I mean I don't know.
again, because
I
you're
think
a
that
nerd.
I think I think teachers are just like they're super variable,
I think
bro.
teachers
Like
at Irvington are very, they're kind of bipolar in their own sense.
yeah,
It's like you
exactly.
have to
Like
be very
that's I
lucky
think
to get a good teacher. For
yeah,
example, I think for physics, there's like, if you physics one, there's one good teacher right now, and if you don't get him, you see there's Lee or him, and if you don't get him, you're basically, effed for the rest of the year.
that's true.
I don't know
Uh,
if I'm allowed to swear on this podcast, but yeah, if you get
Johnny,
Lee,
if you
and
swear on
in
this
fact,
podcast,
Lee isn't in here right now. He's on like a paid administrative leave or something because of all the complaints. So
yeah,
we don't even know what's
I don't
happening.
know, Johnny. I mean, I guess we're just gonna have to figure things out. I mean, how I mean, I'm gonna ask you again. I think it's gonna become a trend, Johnny. Every podcast, I'm gonna ask you, how are you doing on your college apps?
I mean, I made some progress into our last podcast,
You
I
know
think.
what? Whatever. I'm too lazy to go and check up on you. Okay, whatever. All right, yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I know this has been a sort of all over the place episode. We've talked about a lot of things. I mean, I don't know. We're just trying to have fun here. If you like the episode, make sure to leave us a like. I mean, comment
And
below
tell
what
us
you want
about
us
how
to.
your quarantine was, how your
Yeah,
experience
tell
was
us how
this
your
New
quarantine
Year.
went. I mean, comment below what you want us to talk about. I mean, we're running out of ideas here. We need ideas. Please comment below what you want us to talk about. And if you liked it, make sure to like, subscribe, whatnot. I can't force you to do anything. Anything else you want to say, Janu?
No, that's all. Keep on your grind. And once again, girls ain't shit. So
Oh
yeah.
my god. You know what? Whatever. Peace out, guys. Bye.